Welcome to you all in my YouTube channel Express Mathematics. Today I am going to explain about hyperbola. Before starting, I want you to make sure that you please subscribe my channel if you have not already subscribed, so that I will be encouraged to make more videos, and also press bell icon so that you will be informed about my coming videos. So now I'll start for today's topic, hyperbola. Hyperbola is the locus of a point in a plane such that the difference of the distances from two fixed points is a constant. Okay, so here in this, the two fixed points, these two fixed points are known as foci of the hyperbola. Okay, so these two fixed points are known as the foci of the hyperbola, and this constant distance, okay, this constant difference that gives the distance between the vertices of the hyperbola. That will be clear when I derive the equation of the hyperbola in standard form. So alternatively, we can also define hyperbola in terms of eccentricity. A conic section with eccentricity greater than 1 is said to be a hyperbola. Okay, so in terms of eccentricity, a conic section with eccentricity greater than 1 is said to be a hyperbola. Okay, so here the eccentricity value, we have a different type of conic sections, like the parabola eccentricity value is 1, in ellipse eccentricity value is lesser than 1, in hyperbola eccentricity value is greater than 1. Okay, so it may be difficult for you to remember. Previously also I have given you the technique. So hyper means excessive means more. Okay, so it is more than 1. Okay, in that way, if you remember, then it's not forgotten very soon. Okay, and now let's derive the standard equation to a hyperbola. The standard equation equation to a hyperbola standard equation to a hyperbola. Okay, so to derive equation to a hyperbola, we take x-axis and y-axis as the transverse axis and the conjugate axis of the hyperbola respectively. Okay, so let's take C0 and minus C0 as the foci of the FC0 and F dash minus C0 as the foci of the hyperbola. Okay, and now the hyperbola are like this. Okay, and let pxy be any point on the hyperbola. Let us join this f dash with p and this f also with this p. Okay, let f c0 and f dash minus c comma 0 be foci of the hyperbola. Okay, so if f c0 and f dash c0 minus c0 are the foci of the hyperbola, then midpoint of this foci, this origin is the center of the hyperbola. Let pxy be any point on the hyperbola. Okay, then according to definition, then according to definition of hyperbola, so according to the definition of the hyperbola is the locus of the point in the plane such that the difference of distance from any two fixed point is constant. So pf dash minus pf equals to a constant. Hyperbola pf dash minus pf equals to a constant equals to 2a suppose. Okay, this constant we can suppose 2a, right? So here if pf dash is bigger than pf dash minus pf equals to 2a we can write. Okay, and if pf is bigger than pf minus pf dash equals to 2a we can write. Okay, which one is bigger, accordingly we write this difference. Now using distance formula, this implies pf dash x minus minus c, that will be x plus c whole square plus y minus 0 whole square root over to this minus pf using distance formula x minus c whole square plus y minus 0 whole square root over to this equals to 2a we can write. And now while simplifying short, the quantity having root, only one quantity having root we will write on one side, and the quantity having root we will shift to the other side. That makes our calculation easier. So here we will write this in this place, this we will shift to other place. So now this is x plus c whole square plus y minus 0 means y, and its square is y square root over to this equals to 2a plus x minus c square plus y square. Okay, while shifting to other side it becomes like this. Now squaring both sides, while squaring both sides this root over will be removed and we can expand the quantity, this square quantity, and this x plus c whole square will be x square plus 2xc plus c square using a plus b whole square formula. A plus b whole square formula is a square plus 2ab plus b square. So using that it becomes like this plus y square equals to, you are also using a plus b whole square formula. Take this as a, this as b. So using a plus b whole square formula, it will be 2a whole square plus 2 times 2a, and b is this. So x minus c whole square plus y square plus b square. This is square. While squaring this, root over will be removed, and this x minus c whole square, using a minus b whole square formula, it becomes x square minus 2xc plus c square plus this y square. Okay, we can write like this way. And now here this x square and this x square can be cancelled. Similarly, this y square and this y square can be cancelled. And now this implies here minus 2xc, and this 2xc minus comes here and becomes plus. So 2xc plus 2xc, it will be 4xc. 4xc we can write. Okay, and here this c square and c square also can be cancelled on both sides. And now this 2a square, this is 4a square minus 4a square, we can write in this other side. This 2a whole square means 2a times 2a, that is 4a square. When it comes, becomes minus 4a square, equals to, here this is 4a root over x minus c whole square plus y square. We can write like this way. And now this implies from this 4 is common. So we have xc minus a square, here 4a root over x minus c whole square plus y whole square. Now 4 and 4 can be cancelled on both sides. And squaring both sides again, squaring both sides again, it becomes x square minus x square c square, using a minus b whole square formula. A square minus 2a means xc, b means a square plus b square, a square whole square, equals to, here also while squaring, it will be a square. This root over will be removed, and here this x minus c whole square will be x square minus 2xc plus c square plus, at last we have y square. This implies x square c square minus 2a square xc plus a power 4 equals to a square x square minus 2a square xc plus a square c square plus a square y square. Okay, now the term which can be cancelled on both sides, we will cancel that. 2a square xc, when it comes here, becomes plus 2a square xc, so it will be cancelled with this. This can be cancelled. And now we put like terms together, that is x square terms containing x in one place and terms containing y in one place. Okay, and here x square c square and a square x square we can put in one place, then it becomes x square c square minus a square x square, and this can be brought in the left hand side, so it will be minus a square y square. And we have this a square c square and a power 4 left. This a square c square, is a power 4, when it is brought to right side, becomes minus a power 4. And now we have common from this, we have common from this 2, so x square is common, c square minus a square will be here, minus a square y square equals to, from this 2 a square is common, so we have c square minus a square. Okay, and now dividing both sides by a square c square minus a square, dividing both sides by a square c square minus a square. We have, so x square c square minus a square minus a square y square, a square c square minus a square, a square c square minus a square, a square c square minus a square over a square c square minus a square. The reason to divide both sides by a square c square minus a square is to get 1 on the right side. We have divided by the quantity a square c square minus a square. What is on the right side? By the same quantity we have divided both sides. And now this a square can be cancelled. This can be cancelled, so it can cancel one time. So we will get 1 there. And here c square minus a square, c square minus a square can be cancelled. A square can be cancelled. And this implies x square over a square minus y square over c square minus a square equals to, we'll get 1 here. And in triangle PF dash F, okay, we can see with this triangle PF dash F, here this PF dash is smaller than PF plus FF dash. Okay, PF dash is smaller than PF plus FF dash. Okay, so here any side of the triangle is lesser than the sum of other two sides. So PF dash will be smaller than PF plus FF dash. So that thing I wrote here. PF dash is smaller than PF plus FF dash. And here subtracting PF from both sides, we have PF dash minus PF is lesser than here PF plus FF dash minus PF. Subtracting both sides, subtracting PF from both sides. Okay, so same quantity we can subtract from both sides of the inequality. Then also sign of inequality does not change. So here this can be cancelled. So PF dash minus PF, that is a constant, and we have supposed that constant to be PF dash minus PF equals to, we have supposed 2a. So PF dash minus PF equals to, we can write 2a. And FF dash, here in this figure, look at here, FF dash, distance between FF dash. So this distance is C0, means this distance is C, and this distance is also C. So C plus C, it will be twice C. Okay, this distance between FF dash is twice C. So 2a is lesser than twice C. And here dividing both sides by 2, this implies a is smaller than C, that is C is greater than a. So c square minus a square is positive. Here c square minus a square is plus b, positive. So let c square minus a square equals to b square. We can, if it is positive, we can write as the square of any real number. So we suppose this to be b square. Okay, to make the formula in pattern, here a square. So if we suppose this as b square, then this formula will be in certain pattern. So we have written this b square. Then above equation becomes, then above equation becomes x square over a square minus y square over b square equals to 1, which is required equation of the of the hyperbola in standard form. In this way, we can get the equation of the hyperbola in standard form. Okay, and in this, the line joining these two points a dash. Okay, this the point where the hyperbola intersects the major axis. These are the vertices of the hyperbola. A and a dash are the vertices of the hyperbola. The line a dash joining the vertices a and a dash is called the transverse axis. Okay, so this length of the transverse axis a dash, this is 2a. Okay, so this becomes 2a because difference of this a is also the any point of the hyperbola, difference of distance from any two fixed points. This minus this will be 2a. So this minus this means from this, if you subtract this part, this was part, then this will be 2a. Okay, and the line here through the line bb dash through o and perpendicular to a dash such that OB equals to OB dash equals to B is called the conjugate axis. Okay, so taking OB equals to OB dash equals to B, then this BB dash is known as the conjugate axis, and its length of this conjugate axis BB dash, that will be equals to 2B. Okay, so length of the transverse axis A dash equals to 2a, and length of the conjugate axis bb dash equals to 2b. Okay, in this way I have explained this standard equation of the hyperbola in detail. I hope that you found this video helpful. Thank you for watching, and if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe it right now so that I will be encouraged to make more videos, and also press bell icon so that you will be informed about my coming videos. Thank you very much.